So I forgot to record part of it. Okay, anyways, welcome to the Punk Rock Review. We're checking out Green Day, The Father of All. I've never heard this album. I'm going to listen to it in its entirety on the stream. After the stream's over with, I will take the video and I will edit out the music and just put clips up. It'll still have the review, but I'm going to stop each song, after each song, and talk about it. The runtime's laughable. You're tripping, bro. This is the best runtime they've had on an album, period, man. I don't want 45-minute long albums, especially from a band like Green Day. If y'all are big Green Day fans, you might want to bounce, dude, because I'm probably going to shell over this band. Because because sometimes it's deserved. But anyways, let's get to it, man. Green Day, Father of All, first track. Yo, what? It sounds like White Stripes. I like it, dude. Okay, it was the minimum requirement. And the minimum requirement for an album to be an album is 20 minutes. This has got 6 extra minutes. So what are you talking about? You're wrong, Draconian. I own 3 copies of this album. I'm still trying to figure out how this happened. I adore Green Day, but this album hurt. Send me a copy of it, man. I'll pay you for the postage. I'll take one off your hands. And I've only heard like 10 seconds of it. This is awesome, though. Yo, how did I never hear this before? This is so good. Dude, this might be like one of the best things I've heard of Green Day. Like, I like their old stuff too. Like, I'll probably not put this above Insomniac, but I like this better than Dookie. Wow, it's so weird sounding though. It doesn't sound like them at all. Under 26 minutes is not considered an EP. Whatever, I'm not going to argue with you because you clearly know what you're talking about. You're better than me at this. So why don't you go make your own videos, buddy? But yeah, man, this is awesome, dude. What? I love the little why, yeah. Yo, what made them do this in 2020? You know what made them do this is because they don't care. They're Green Day. They can do whatever they want. Yeah, I'm doing the whole album. I've never heard this record before. This is crazy weird. That was the best opening track to a Green Day record, period. Dude, this is awesome. Is the whole record like this? There's no way. What's up with his vocals? Like, yo, they don't even give a shit, dude. He's like, I'm gonna make a record doing whatever I want. It sounds like 2008, like rock radio. It's weird, man. It sounds like White Stripes, but faster. I like it better than the White Stripes. Green Day does the White Stripes better than the White Stripes. That is weird, bro. All right, first track, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Paul Flint says I like it. I don't know why people hate this album. It ain't that. I mean, I didn't know about the album at all. I'd never heard it. And then once I started doing some Green Day content, people started telling me how bad this was. I thought I was going to get on here and trash it. And there's still plenty of time for that. But that opening track was awesome, bro. I loved it. All right, the next song is called Fire, Ready, Aim. Well, that's 2 in a row. I'm thrilled. I love it. This is crazy. I'm flabbergasted because I did not think it was going to sound like, somebody was like, oh, it's just like Green Day, like, cracked out or something. What'd they say to me, man? They called it something. They called it something that it had me thinking I was going to be like, this is terrible. But this is awesome. Yo, what? Dude, this is the best stuff they've ever made, bro. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Is this their best Green Day record ever made? No, it's just like recency bias. I've never heard it before. But like still, there's a conversation to be had there. Yes, Paul Flint, you are correct. This is a fun album. I want to know more about this. I got to figure out some stuff about this record, bro, because this is blowing my mind right now. The first 3 songs on this album are the perfect car commercial song. Zach Barton. Yes, sir. Is it Barton? Bartron. Sugar Youth is awesome. Bro, I'm excited to get there. Let's keep going. This is like really blowing my mind right now. This is so good. Why do people hate it? Because it doesn't sound like typical Green Day, I guess? That's gotta be why. As I can't think of another reason why you'd like play this and be like, ugh, this is terrible. Because if this was any other band, like if they just called it like, I don't know, dude, like Fart Sniffers. If this was the Fart Sniffers, like you'd love this. Not you specifically, but people would love this. But I am enjoying this quite a bit. I don't understand why it's getting all the hate it gets, but it gets a lot of hate. I did one Green Day video, and it was like, that album, and I was like, word? And so, you know, make sure and give us a follow if you're not already part of the Punk Rock Review fam. All right? All right? You know who probably loves this album? It's too poppy. Oh, everything they do is poppy. Everything that they do is poppy. They are a pop punk band. People don't like change. Okay, Chris. Yes, that's what it is. I think that Dan Frampton probably hates this album. That guy sucks. This is proof music is all subjective. I'm a fan of it, although some songs were a miss, but overall enjoyed it while the masses hate it. Yeah, you know. Whoa, shit. Okay, sorry. That song also a 10. That was also a 10. We got one called "Oh Yeah" coming up right now. Oh yeah. Let's just keep going. This is fun. This is fun. This album so far is just like a straight W. I'm pretty shocked that people hate this. I'm in the crowd full of angels and demons. I'm looking out for the jingles and heathens. This is the first one where I've heard his vocals and it sounded like Billy Joe Armstrong. The first 2 songs, completely different style of vocals for him. That was really strange. It's like the hate Warning gets. Yeah, people didn't like Warning very much. It's a pretty solid record. This is far better in my opinion. If you want to go like garage rock, this is better. I don't like Warning that much. I like it. I don't like a top 3. That's crazy. They're allowed to do something different. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they are. My man says they changed up in Nimrod, no one complained. First off, they had a song on Nimrod that changed, and yes, people complained. I am 41 years old, and I can tell you, when that happened, people complained. People were pissed. Zach Bartron says, when this was coming out, a band called Panicland had pranked a lot of people by making fake songs and a fake album cover, called it Magnum Opus of the Inglorious Kind. Okay? What do you mean? I don't understand what the point of that was. 996 band official. Junkies on a High is my favorite here. I'll get to that one too. It's all good though. This sounds very Beatles-esque. This is a good song. I've heard this. I've heard that. I've heard that part. I didn't know it was Green Day though. That is in commercials. That was a single for sure. Huh. Interesting. Cool. Which part of it's a Joan Jett sample? That might be what I heard. I'm seeing them in September. I hope they play stuff like this. This is cool, man. If they play the new stuff and then this and like some of the hits, that would be great, man. Because I've seen them before. I don't want to see the exact same set as I saw in the freaking 90s. That would suck. Oh, that's a Joan Jett sample. Okay. So the part that I recognized was a Joan Jett sample. That makes sense. Thanks to the reaction Father of All got, we may not get to hear anything like that again. You know, it is what it is though, right? At least we got one good album like this. Going up to college, huh? That's good though. Let's see, when would you want to come on my podcast sometime? The Dreaming Insomniacs, the podcast. I mean, I'm honored to be asked, bro. I'll come on any podcast. As long as you're not going to edit what I say and make me look foolish, I'm down. I need to get all the raw footage as well. But yeah, I'll do it. Cool. I'm hoping Saviors will be genre hopping like Nimrod. What are you talking about? Nimrod is just like a Green Day record. It sounds like Dookie, except for that one song. I'm really confused by that. Draconian, that's you saying that shit. Of course that's you saying it. You're a strange cat, bro, but I like you, man. I like your style. And yeah, I'll come on the podcast, broski doski. The punkrock@gmail.com. Send me an email and we'll link up, dude. Hell yeah. I got you know who Brad Logan is? From Leftover Crack, F- and was Rancid's roadie. I think he's coming on the show this week. So I hope Savior's second half is at least a little bit experimental. I don't want to get too crazy, but yeah, I wouldn't mind some wild stuff. Foxborough Hot Tubs is another band that he sings in, and The Long Shot. Billy Joe? Interesting. Nah, Nimrod has a few new things. King for a Day, Good Riddance, Last Ride. I disagree. Good Riddance was the only one that didn't sound like Green Day. Man, this album is really good. Foxborough Hot Tubs, The Long Shots, and Pinhead Gunpowder. I knew about Pinhead. I didn't realize he had the other two bands, but I'll check them out for sure, because I like Billy Joe, man. He's good, dude. Okay. We're 3 for 3, the first two being like the highlights for me. But Meet Me on the Roof. Let's go, man. Let's listen to it. So far, this album's like a 9.5. Maybe even higher. 9.75 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 so far. First 3 tracks got me at a 10 out of 10. This is getting crazy, bro. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Meet Me on the Roof. Bro, this is like the danciest thing I've heard in a long time. This is really good. Let's see, 2020. What was I doing in 2020? Oh. My youngest kid was born in 2020. No wonder I don't remember this. I was very busy that year. Oh, dude, duh. COVID. I lost my business. I lost my shop. I had a comic book shop. We lost that. That's how this channel started. And, yeah, man, crazy, bro. Wow, this is incredibly good music. I'm calling on the dance floor. Think I lost my phone, feeling like have any of y'all heard of a band called Fits and the Tantrums? That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of if Green Day was just playing Fits and the Tantrums songs. This is really good. And if this is what Foxborough Hot Tubs sound kind of like, I'm definitely interested in that. And the Network, I don't know them either. Man, there's so much music out there that I mean, this is cool, man. This is why I do this stuff, so that I can learn as well. People think that I'm the authority on something, and I definitely do not feel that way at all. I am not the authority on anything. I'm just a dude that makes videos, and I love music. So it would have been better received if it was released under the Foxborough. I'm going to have to check these other bands out, and you're probably right. I think it's interesting when people... It's a hard choice to make, you know, when you're creating this music, you kind of want it to go to the place where most people will hear it, which would be Green Day. But it may not be as, you know, cared about. Tomorrow we're doing top 10 NoFX songs. It's going to be awesome. It's going to piss a lot of people off, I'd imagine. Live streams with those bands I would watch. Yeah, I can get to that. Not today, of course, but I'll do that at some point. I'm hanging with the Woo! Sounds like that song. Whoa, here she goes. She's a man-eater. No, I don't sing very well. But still, you're pretty cool and open-minded. I'm subscribing to your channel. Thank you. I like to think I'm pretty cool. Definitely open-minded, because you can't be not open-minded and do a channel like this. If you're closed-minded and you do a channel like this, you're just asking that A, be miserable, B, piss everybody off, and C, not grow your channel. I like good music. And I don't know everything, so I love this. I love hanging out with you folks, listening to something I never heard before. This is great, man. How can people not like this? It's so fun. Let's see here. Yeah, the NoFX video is going to be fire. Just heads up, The Decline, not on there anywhere, because it's not really a song. Found you about 3 months ago, subscribed ever since. Let's go! Let's go! 996 band. 996 band. What does that mean? 996. 999 is like a Juice World thing? I like Juice World. Hell yeah. Close-minded equals, yeah, Dan Frampton. You, Dan Frampton. I'm kind of kidding, but I'm not, dude. Oh, Danny boy. I'll do a video of Dan Frampton. People would probably hate it. He would hate me, that's for sure. He's got his thing going on, man. He's like a little troll kid. I'm old, but I'm like probably that kid's dad's age. Oh, okay. I really did think it was because you were a Juice World fan, by the way. Dude, my kids are gonna love this. Ha! That's a good idea. EJ Green Day here. Can you make a video condensing the trilogy into one great album? You're talking about Uno Dos Tres, right? I bet I could get one album out of that, because I sure as shit can't get three. Yes! That's cool. Okay, so Juice WRLD's 999 is the opposite of 666, but who knows, man? I feel like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. All right, Gabriel MacDougall. Oh boy, be careful with this one. What do you mean? Another poser. Me? Probably. Black by Weezer. I like Weezer, okay? You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like Green Day is like, let's just write some songs and have fun, and then put that out on a record. It may not sound like Green Day, though. And then they did that, and they're like, oh, this was fun. And they put it out, and they're like, oh, probably should have done that. Let's go back to making, like, you know what I'm saying? Is this their most recent album? Huh. Actually, if this is their most recent album, and I think it is, that would explain all the stuff we've heard off of Saviors. Because if they did this and people were losing their minds, because Saviors to me just sounds like all the old Green Day stuff kind of mixed together. Ooh, now that's a good video. I was going to make another one. The next song is called... Sorry, I messed that up. I was a teenager. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go, Green Day. Let's go.
I don't wanna freak you out.
Thank you. His vocals are phenomenal on this record. Like, this is the best he's ever sang. He may not be, like, the most enjoyable to each individual person, but, like, objectively, this is really well done. In my opinion, I think so. I'm like, objectively, in my opinion, contradict yourself, please. Let's take this real too seriously, okay?
I was a teenager,
Okay, so this when I saw this, it says I was a teenager. It made me think of Against Me immediately. I was a teenage anarchist, and it even has a Against Me type of vibe. This is a really good album. What are we in, like song 5 right now? Yeah, this is really, really good. Steve said, I saw your record store shopping the other day. Yeah, me and Chris hanging out. My cousin lives out there, and we always hit up that vinyl store you were at. I love it. It's a great record shop. Waterloo's the jam. I picked up a bunch of No Use for a Name while I was there. Heck yeah. He's a tattoo artist, Mainstay Tattoos. Yo, I should get him to tattoo my face, bro. Like, I'm going to get some stuff, like, on the side of my face here, and then the side of my head pretty soon. But, all right, LA, who sucks? Who sucks? Against Me? Hey, you're entitled to your own opinion, but you're wrong. Okay, yes, this song does have a little bit of dilemma in it. I don't know what's her name. I haven't heard that one to my knowledge. Hey, what's up, Julie? How are you? This LA person said they suck, but it never mentioned who. Coward! Anyways, back to it. Shout out to Angelo for being awesome and telling me that my channel's cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, buddy. He says, I don't speak English, but your channel's awesome. Great job, and I liked this album. All things I think were nice of you to say. I thought it was a child of East Jesus Nowhere or Holiday, says EJ Green Day here. Okay, you know, I don't know songs by name very well, so I'm going to say sure.
My life's a mess and school is just for
that's good. So, okay, like I said, 9996, the punk rock review at gmail.com. That's where you hit me up about stuff like that. That's my email address for the channel, obviously. There's only been one Green Day album that had no skips for me, and that is Insomniac. So far, we're 5 songs in, no skips. This album is, based mathematically for me personally, their best album outside of Insomniac thus far. Now we're about to flip the record over and go to the next side. We got Stab You in the Heart coming next, so let's get to it. Bro, this has got like 1950s rock and roll sprayed all over it, dude. This is really, really catchy. Okay, sorry, I know that was like a very quick pause, but deal with it. Whoa! Yeah, this has got like Chuck Berry, Little Richard, just cadooced all over it, man. This is freaking rad. This is crazy. I'm glad I decided to do this. It was like kind of a thing I thought about like last week, and I never got around to doing it. And then I was editing some video, and I was like, man, I feel like listening to some music. And I was like, ooh, that Green Day record. And so here we are. But yeah, this is very, very 50s rock and roll. Damn, bro, this song is awesome. He's disagreeing with me in real time. Dude, that was the best thing that you said in this whole stream, bro. That was awesome. Speaking to Draconian Chris, that was awesome. Am I going to do a top 10 video for MXPX? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't listen to them enough to do that, I don't think. I might. Maybe. I like the band, though. But my favorite album by them is Slowly Going Away to Buffalo, and then their new one. So, this freaking album is awesome. Zach Bartram says, I think my biggest issue with this album is the lyrics feel kind of uninspired to me. The music and melodies are fine. I think the lyrics on this album are great. They're very angsty teenager, but I like that. I mean, we need that kind of stuff. But it may not hit with you specifically, you know? Bro, what? No, I was serious. That was the funniest thing that you said. That was awesome. I wasn't kidding, Chris. Seriously, I thought that was hilarious. That was awesome. But if you want me to insult you, I can. Dude, this song is amazing. Okay, so the story so far, no. I do not listen to bullshit like that often. But no, I don't like that band. The little that riff has been used in like hundreds of songs. Specifically from like the 50s and early 60s. Tons of bands have used that exact same riff. Maybe a different chord progression, but the same exact thing. Am I saying that right? I think you know what I'm saying. Yo, that was awesome. Bruno, quit being mean. Let's see. I think that's what he's talking about. Let's see. Green Day hasn't released anything worth... I mean, American Idiot sucks. So what are you talking about, Bruno? Fuck off, nerd. I mean, who cares? Like, I mean, let him sit here and hate it, dude. He's obviously into the album or he wouldn't have clicked. If he wants to come in here and act like he doesn't like it, he's just being a nerd. Fuck off, Bruno. Go to your room, Bruno. You're grounded, kid. This song was badass, dude. Alright, oh shit. What's the next song called? Dude, we're 6 songs deep, and this album is like maybe my favorite Green Day record of all time now. Alright, Sugar Youth. This is the one y'all wanted to hear about. 21st Century. I didn't like it that much, to be honest. But whatever, man. Who cares? Who cares what I think? Nobody, really. Sugar Youth, let's go. Okay, y'all were right. This is cool. I like this. Good grief. What is going on with this album? How have I never heard this? Bruno, go to Mars. Oh, man. Do I listen to the Misfits? No. Okay. I get why you guys like this song. This is the one that sounds the most like Green Day, but I'm having the least fun with this song. I'm still gonna finish it, of course, because it's a good song. Let's see. Steve says, "I wish Green Day would write an album and have Joe Queer sing on it." I agree with that. He would have fit perfectly in this album. I don't know about that, but I would like to hear it. Draconian says, "I don't like the record, but I've been waiting for this video. I like to hear different takes on things I either like or don't like." Hey, that's a very mature way to do it. It's possible to have a conversation while on opposite sides of it. You know what, dude? A lot of people don't understand that. There's a lot of shit that I don't like that people love. It is what it is. I don't think there's a bad Green Day album in my opinion. There's a bunch of Green Day stuff I don't like. I don't like American Idiot. I don't like anything before Dookie, and I'm not really that big of a fan of Dookie. Green Day is a big meh band for me. I don't love Green Day. I like them. My expectations of the new album, I'm expecting like a good 8 or higher out of 10. I would expect it to be that good based on the singles. I'm expecting it to be at 8 out of 10 or better. All right, let's finish this song. We go to the next one. Yo, that was awesome. That was badass. The guitar tone in this song is great. Okay, Michael the Mouse says, "I never got around to listening to this album because of the bad press in general. I was wrong. I agree with that 100%. What do you think about this album and Saviors? So far, this album is a perfect album, and Saviors I'm pretty excited about. Dookie seems overrated to me," says EJ Green Day. Yes, Dookie's very overrated. Saviors is going to be awesome, says Paul Flint. I agree. Roy Martin says, "I know I've been a fan of punk since the late 80s. There's always new stuff to me. So many bands and albums." Dude, it's kind of amazing, isn't it? That there's always something to listen to that you've never heard. That's good. Punk rock rules.
Voices up inside my head.
Ooh.
I need a sugar fix, it's making me sick.
Chris, fuck you. I'm not wrong. I'm just kidding. I don't like 21st Century, and I absolutely can't stand American Idiot. It's got some good music on it, but like as a complete piece of work, I don't like it at all. So it doesn't know all the hate. No, it does not. Yeah, dude. But yeah, I mean, I never really cared for 21st Century, and I've always disliked. Here's the thing: when American Idiot came out, I was working at Hot Topic, and yeah, that should be self-explanatory why I hate that album. Yo, this album is awesome. You know who it reminds me of a little bit? The first couple of songs remind me of the Killers. This is good shit, dude. So the next song is called Junkies on a High. Lyrically, this album is awesome, by the way. I really like the lyrics in this record. What I've heard and caught, I've really enjoyed. But everything's different for everybody, man. People hear stuff and then they go, "Oh, I don't like this because of that," or "Oh, I needed this in my life because of this." And, it's just everybody gets to their... Whenever we all hit this album, we're all at different points in our life. So it's not going to mean the same thing to everybody. I don't have any worries right now that I can think of. And so this is just fun for me. Michael Mouse, this album is definitely underrated. I agree. EJ Green Day here says his vocals are pleasant to my ears on that song. His vocals on this album have been extraordinary, in my opinion. So let's go into the next song, Junkies on a High, number 8 out of 10. We're almost there, folks.
I've heard it all before. I smash my fingers in the door.
So I don't usually like the slower mid-tempo Green Day stuff. I'm more of a faster Green Day. But the last song they dropped, not Dilemma, but One-Eyed Bastard, actually, and Dilemma. Those were both fairly mid-tempo. I like those a lot, and I like this a lot. Yeah. One thing I like about Green Day is their evolution. I feel the same way about the Replacements. Tracking their progression over the career is great. I can agree with that. Green Day doesn't like to do the same style. I don't know if I agree with that at all. Their new songs all sound like their old songs in a good way. Green Day definitely goes balls in when it comes to switching up. I like this song a lot.
Oh, yeah. Junkies on a high.
Damn, this album is good. Like, I'm really surprised. I was not expecting to really like it. Everybody hated on it so much. I'm going to definitely do some Foxborough hot tubs later. Maybe not on the live stream necessarily, but right now I'm going to finish this up, and then I gotta make a phone call to one of my bands on my label and talk like merch and stuff. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I can because I owe him a phone call. But let's finish this album out. That song was heavy. As anybody that doesn't know me yet, or doesn't know this about me yet, excuse me, I'm 10 years sober. Like I had a long, I haven't even hit my half-life yet on my sobriety, man. How do you say that? I was on drugs for almost 12 and a half years, and I'm 10 years sober. So like I still got a long way to go before I even hit the, you know. But yeah. Anyways, that was a heavy song. Take the Money and Crawl. You guys seem to like this one, so let's get it on, baby. Hold on, this song is freaking rad too. Did I get sober because of Billy? No. What? And yes, a record label. Oh, just stopped drinking a week ago. Good job, dude. Let's go, dude. 10 years since November. That's amazing. Let's go. Because of Billy. What do you mean because of Billy? Like Billy Joe Armstrong? Couldn't give a fuck about Billy Joe Armstrong. Dude, I got a family, man. No, I got sober because I had a kid. I was selling drugs and... Oh, no, I don't give a shit about Billy Joe Armstrong going sober. That's his journey. Like, I mean, good for him. I'm happy for him. But like, no, dude, I don't fucking know that guy. I don't even love Green Day. I like Green Day. I got sober because I was holding a little baby boy in my hands. My oldest kid, he's 10 years old. His birthday was in May, and I got sober in July. That should tell you a lot right there. But yeah, I got a record label. I put out 5 records in 2023. I put these out last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums. I got one more coming out in January. Go to 31recordstx.bandcamp.com. I'll put it in the thing. Hold on. Yeah, my label. All that information's in the description. I talk about this stuff a lot, but I got a lot of new people on the channel. I should probably talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, I didn't get sober because of Billy Joe. That's weird. I didn't know that he got sober 10 years ago. I didn't even know that he was sober. I knew he used to do a lot of drugs and that he's probably not doing them anymore. But if he's completely sober, good for him, man. That's a hard decision to make. I like Billy Joe Armstrong. Let me don't get it twisted, bro. I wasn't trying to be an asshole, but like, no, I don't do things because of other people. Whoa, that was unexpected, Billy Joe. Okay, so here. So I don't have the music. It's my record label, but I'm gonna write it on this piece of board and show you guys, because it's not letting me put a link in the thing. I tried. So give me just a second, and we'll see if this works. I have a record store too. This is what I do all day long. Music, 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 music. My record shop sells almost all punk rock. Hey! Best punk channel on YouTube. Thank you, Julie. And I would say you are correct. With this album, they tried something different, but in my opinion, Billy's side project, The Long Shot, is much better. I will check all of it out. So Pagan Wheels, she actually has a shop down the same place as me. That's the homie Julie. She's a friend of mine. Like outside of the YouTube space. Hold on, I'm almost done. I want to be able to pay attention to the song. Ooh, this is a pain in the butt to write out all on here. Ha ha! Hold on. That song was awesome. 31recordstx.bandcamp.com. Punk rock! Okay. He should have definitely done a big solo in that song. Thank you, Julie, for all the support. I appreciate it. Okay. Last song. This album has been fantastic, by the way. I can't understand why people give it hate. I guess because it's different, but, you know. Okay, last song is called... Is it Graffitia or is it Graffitia? I don't know. Let's just listen to it. Woo! Yo! This album slaps, bro. This is the best Green Day song or album. Look, dude, this Insomniac is my favorite Green Day record. This is giving it a run for its money. I think most people heard the one where he went real high pitch and just went nah without. Oh, probably. The first song is very weird. Bruce Springsteen and the Clash. Okay. Woo. Yes, great opener. The bookends on this album are fantastic. Okay, so Draconian says, this wasn't as bad as I remember. I think it was mostly just the shock of going a very different direction. That'll happen, dude. Rancid did that and I hated it. Still don't like the production, but the songwriting is better than I remember. So I want to know, what is it about the production that you don't like? Because I don't usually care a lot about production, but I'd like to know more. So what about it is it stuff that you don't like? This song is so freaking badass. Oh my goodness, dude. This kind of record takes balls to make, dude. Zach says, oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Let's see. Whew. Zach says, this is my favorite song on the album. I don't know which one's my favorite yet, but there's only 10 songs and they're all really good. Dan says, Green Day just checked their fans with this album. They tried so many styles. That's all the rock. Yeah, dude. Zach says, so glad they finally played this live last October. Oh, man, I would love to hear some of this stuff live. Great lyrics on this one. Another black kid shot in town by a man with a badge in a daytime show. Woo! Man, what a great album this has been. I like to keep an open mind on music, and this album's ace. I agree. Most of the drums and claps, then something about the vocals I can't put my finger on. Usually it's too much reverb, but that's not what I'm hearing. I'm not so sure the vocal front what bothers me. Okay, I like the drums and the claps personally, so it's just different stuff that we like then. Okay. Bro, this album is fucking ridiculous. The verse melody is straight out of the Clash song Rudy Can't Fail. Okay, now I hear that Clash part. You're right. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure and recognize that. Somebody said, Bruno says, if I recall correctly, you said Insomniac and Nimrod is peak Green Day. I do stand by that. Check the song Lights Out and Hearts Collide. They are both 21 Outtakes, 90s style Green Day songs. I'll check those out for sure. I thought I was the only one who liked this album. Glad to know. No, bro, this is maybe the best album that they've got. In my opinion. Man, what a crazy record. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so look, not to be like gaslighting people or whatever, I don't care. You don't like it, you don't like it. In my opinion, that is the best Green Day that I've ever heard. It's not my favorite. My favorite is still Insomniac, but that's the best. It had the most different sounds in it. I like the production. Some people may not. Wow. That was, Alright, stop telling me about the fucking trilogy, dude. I heard you the first 3 times that you said it. I know. I will try to do it if I get a chance. I'll do it the way that I want to do it. I'm not going to do it the way you want to do it. Yeah, man, that was freaking nuts, dude. That album was absolutely crazy. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Every single song was great. That was a 10 out of 10. Man, I may have to make a whole ass video about this album talking about how good it is, because I gotta pee really bad, so I can't do it right now. But that was fantastic, dude. 10 out of 10. Not a single bad song on that record. I'm gonna listen to that all day now. I'm gonna go back and listen to that while I'm making dinner. That was freaking nuts, dude. That album was awesome. That album was awesome. You know what? Though I couldn't remember why I didn't listen to the record, and it just dawned on me. It's because when I saw the title of it, The Father of All Motherfuckers, I thought the title was so stupid that I didn't listen to it. I just ignored it. Kind of like judging a book by its cover, man. You know? That was crazy. The best on the album? No, I don't think it was the best on the album. It was very good, though. But the differences in what was best and what was not best is really small. So I would say it's very, close to the best. But no, it wasn't the best on the album. I like the first two songs, and then like song 5, I think. I gotta go back and listen to it again. That's the first time I've ever heard it, so I don't really. Man, I might have some recency bias, but that was a perfect record. I'm gonna have to like really soak that one in. I need to go back and do some listening. I think it was perfect. 10 out of 10. That might be the best Green Day album that exists. After hearing that, I kind of don't want to hear Saviors now, because I'm a little worried. Because this was better than all 4 of the songs off Saviors so far, in my opinion. But you know, oh, the album marketing probably was cringe. They don't have a lot to do with that though. But woo, man. 31 Records TX.bandcamp.com. Come on, man. Support independent punk rock, DIY music. Come on. Anyways, man, I love you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become part of the Punk Rock Review family. I love you guys so much, man. And I can't believe that we're hitting 3,000 so soon. But it's because of you motherfuckers out there. So thank you. Love y'all, man. Peace.